Wait. I hear movement. He's back.
I'm here. I just needed dinner.
Oh my god, it's a woman! He's gonna trust his
Oh my god, it's a bitch.
Yeah, I started the stream so people know we're here.
Yeah, it took forever.
That was longer than 10 minutes, big guy. That was 20 minutes.
18 it says? 18?
Yeah, that was
On
like
my folder, stop.
that was like twice the amount you said
You
he'd
can
be.
get fired for that.
There were stoplights. You shut up.
Like, yeah, 10 minutes, 20 minutes later.
Bishop, you can get fired for that.
Alright, well,
Only went to Carl's.
you guys went to Carl's Jr.?
What the fuck?
God
Here,
damn it.
dinner.
You're not going to Denny's afterwards?
Yeah, we're going to Denny's. Afterwards. You couldn't
I
wait until
haven't eaten
Denny's?
anything today.
You couldn't wait until
And
Denny's?
we're going to Denny's at 11.
Whatever. Alright, well, fuck this. Welcome to the podcast.
Sorry for the delay. It's mostly my fault.
Kevin this time.
Kevin had to take a sweet ass time, you know. But cool, he's here. We're good. Alright, so
No,
welcome one and all to episode number 3 of our podcast. I know, we're still working out the specs, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Job.
episode 3.
But yeah, so Kevin, what have you been playing, man?
A little bit of the same old. Actually, as of last night, I've been playing, what's it called, going back and playing some Ghost Recon. Picked up Raccoon City again, which is always fun.
Yeah, we were streaming that the other day. That was a lot of fun. We were kicking ass until we got lag.
Yeah. Wraithing with a sniper rifle. Always playing the good old Minecraft. And picking up some classic handhelds. You know, I recently have been playing Pokemon Red version.
With your blue Game Boy.
That I am borrowing from good old Newborn.
Yes.
That's right, you son of a bitch. You have my blue Game Boy. God damn, what's wrong with you?
So anyways, dear Pinky, what have you been playing?
Wait.
Anything else you're borrowing from me? My games, my Game Boy. Oh, you wanna borrow my girlfriend right here?
What do you want to share, Ramel? Why don't you just say it on the cast? Brazzle pancakes. I've been playing some Shining Force. I was doing that earlier today. Love seeing how many people were like, what the fuck is this game?
What is this nonsense? What is it?
Been doing some more Halo Reach, trying to get some clips for the montage, and played a lot of Donkey Kong this past weekend. Lots and lots of Donkey Kong. Yeah, worst island, worst beach ever. Been playing Skyrim, doing Dawn Guard. I still feel like I paid too much for Dawn Guard still. I haven't found anything where I'm like, yes, here's my money's worth. But so far, it's just like, fuck you, I spent like $20.
It is 10 hours worth of new content. I don't know if you finished the campaign. I just know there's more than just the campaign.
Yeah.
It's all alleged. I wouldn't know. I haven't bought Dawn Guard. I keep putting it off. But don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. But don't get me wrong.
Oh shit, yo.
Woo! I'm in. Good.
Hold on. Ramel's causing me troubles. Damn you, Ramel.
What are you doing?
On my end as well.
Seriously?
Ramel? I knew this should have made you come in. You're causing my problems.
Alright, fine, fuck it.
Say you're sorry.
Hold on. I can fix it. Don't worry.
Fix what?
I'm gonna put you in. Hold on. Let me.
No, it's all good. If I'm causing you problems,
I can
don't worry.
fix it one quick, dude. One quick.
Viewers, be jealous of my quesadilla.
Oh god, now I lost Kevin's stream. Great, yeah. Whoa.
Dude,
No, I
fuck
am
you. Leave me out. Leave me out. Leave me out.
Oh, it's because we can't do a group thing.
Yeah, fuck it.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Caramel.
Okay, turn on your video if you can.
That's right. Get the fuck out.
Video is on.
No, it's not. God, fucking damn, Rebel destroyed everything. Your video is not on. I cannot see you.
I'm turning it on.
Okay. But yeah, other than Skyrim, that's really it. What else have I been playing? Well, I'm watching Dustin play Ghost Recon right now, so.
Get my ass kicked.
I'll play some Ghost Recon with you guys.
Well, Dustin's playing, I'm not.
So, I do have a bit of own personal news that doesn't, involve the stream.
Yes.
After this weekend, I will return to Pinky and Friends to do some streaming. And also, 3 games that I had planned to be playing. Because I missed out on, Duke Nukem, and Sean knows I'm a huge Duke Nukem fan.
It's true.
I will be streaming Duke Nukem forever. And I know what you guys are thinking. This is a shitty game, but you know what? I'm a Duke fan, and I had a ton of fun with it. I know Pinky had a ton of fun with it. So that's what I'll be streaming. In fact, I'm going to call it Hail to the King, Return to Cloud. And after that, on my second day of return, I will be doing a little bit of Mario RPG, for good old times, because I have not done that in a while, and I do love me some Mario RPG. And I figure we'll do a new game for the stream, a game that Newborn knows I'm a huge fan of, and I just picked it up recently, and I have not even played it. I played it maybe for an hour, so I plan to get really into detail with it. And I figure in the middle of the stream, I'm going to be playing some Monster Hunter 3.
Nice. Nice.
So let's get this this good old show started.
So, we want to start off a little bit of gaming history. We didn't do it last time. I didn't find anything, but this time I did find a little something. Donkey Kong. I'll go a little bit of history on him. A lot of people don't know, even though Nintendo will deny it, but then they'll agree with you. They're always back and forth about it. But it really is official that everyone that we all love and know, Cranky Kong, who's always bitching and complaining and talking about, back in our day and this and that.
Sean, what his point is, before anything,
But what?
Sean, reveal the origin of Cranky Kong before I reveal this little fun fact.
Yes, Cranky Kong is actually the original Donkey Kong from the arcade game. So the Donkey Kong you actually run around and play as he's actually the grandson of the original Donkey Kong. He is not the legit Donkey Kong.
The reason you can actually discover this tidbit of information, not only through a little bit of gaming research, but to anybody who has played the amazingly fun but completely underrated Donkey Kong 64, whenever you go to Cranky's shed to talk to him, if you talk to him enough, he'll start going into his rivalry with Mario.
Another thing I noticed too.
Plumber took the princess from him and all these other things.
I was playing Donkey Kong Country Returns 3 on the stream, and I noticed something I'd never noticed before. Grandma Cranky, Grandma Cranky Kong, or whatever, his wife, she plays the N64 in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I was like, what the fuck? There's an N64 in here on a Super Nintendo game. What the fuck? Yeah, like it was like a little hint, like, oh, hey, this new system's coming out.
Hey, who knows? Nintendo knows what they're doing, man.
Yeah. So, move on to Kevin's Comic Corner. We're going to talk a little bit about Comic-Con. As Dustin...
Comic-Con, some comic book movies, comic book video games, and, comic books.
Yep.
Now, let's get the comic book part over with, because it doesn't take that too long. I'm going to try and go with an old and a new one, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm only going to be doing Marvel and DC, but I will start doing other brands like Darkside and West Coast Comics. But for now, let's do the DC comic. Or actually, let's do the Marvel comic, just because I'm a huge fan of this one. This is Wolverine, the Old Man Logan story arc. The reason why this comic is really interesting to pick up. In the storyline of Old Man Logan, this is a future where the bad guys won. They destroyed the X-Men, they killed all the Avengers, every hero is dead. Earth is ruled by the villains. In fact, let me take a little map here. According to this map, all of California is now known as Hulkland because Hulk became a villain and started taking over. Now, from all the way to Nevada over to Mississippi, that is the Kingpin and Doom area. Because Doom and Kingpin took over to pick it up. And then in New York, President's quarters. The President is none other than the Red Skull, who personally killed Captain America with his own hands. It's a really gory scene, but it's one of the cooler scenes in the comic. That story arc is about 6 issues long, and it's really cool to pick up. You go through the stories of Wolverine as a broken man. You find out why he no longer wields his claws anymore until the very end, and it's understandable. It's a cool series to pick up. Now, as for the DC comic, this is Flashpoint. Now, for those of you who do know comics, you'll know that DC does a reboot quite often. I don't understand why they do. They'll come up with really good stories, and then you're like, no what? No, we're rebooting the universe again. But Flashpoint is the latest reboot. Flashpoint leads up to the new DC universe, which is not bad. The new Justice League is pretty cool. The new Superman is amazing. The new Batman's just as cool. But in Flashpoint, basically, they go through the Flash's twisted history, his rivalry with Reverse Flash, and he ends up in a different future where Bruce Wayne as Batman is dead. Really cool because, you know, for those of you who know Batman, both his parents were killed. But in that future, it's actually Bruce Wayne and his mother who die, and his father who was left alive. And this Batman is more, he's darker, he's angrier, he in fact kills. He even uses a sword. And during all of Flashpoint, there is a war going on between all of Atlantis, who are led by Aquaman and his wife, against the Amazonians, who is Wonder Woman. And it's really fucked up because Wonder Woman actually wears Aquaman's crown as a trophy in the war. So, it's a cool series to pick up.
That's crazy.
It is really, hey, if you have a local comic book store, I prefer, my comics in my hand. You can pick almost all of them up digitally, but I don't really trust digital books.
Yeah.
I'm kind of paranoid, but anyways, pick it up. There are certain websites where you can look up local comic stores. There's not so many anymore, but Barnes & Noble actually has a contract now with most major comic companies, and every week they'll be carrying the newest issues and new comics. If you want to, you can go down to Barnes & Noble and pick up the newest Avengers vs. X-Men, the newest Justice League. So it's some cool, pretty cool shit going on. And yeah, Nega, you're right, digital sucks. But for Comic-Con... Now, game-wise, companies who actually said they're going to be debuting some stuff, not a whole lot, during Comic-Con. Nintendo said they were going to be there. Capcom said they were going to be there.
343 Industries is going to be there.
They're announcing a ton of shit. 343. Everything they said they couldn't get done at E3, they're going to get done at TGS and Comic-Con. That's some cool shit if you're into Halo. But,
I know they announced Halo and Gears are going to be playable at Comic-Con.
Yeah, Comic-Con's getting really gaming-friendly, considering they realize after... I think what really saved the whole comic video game genre was honestly the Arkham series.
Yep.
And for those of you who have played Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, they are two amazing games with a ton of Easter eggs in it. Hell, you can find a video online that has over an hour of different Easter eggs that people didn't discover until the release of Arkham City. It's actually one of the funnier Easter eggs that if you're playing Arkham Asylum, when you're in the Warden's room, there's this wall. There's no way to tell because it's just an ordinary wall, but if you actually use the bat gel and destroy it, there's a hidden room, and it has all the plans, all the blueprints and schematics for Arkham City's design. It's really cool.
Isn't there like Harlem's outfit in there too from the first one?
Oh no, in Arkham City, it's some foreshadowing to what everybody believes is the third game. But when you're looking around, I believe it's in one of the Joker buildings fairly early on in the game, you will see that there is Harley Quinn's outfit from the first game. If you look around it, on the bottom, you'll find pregnancy test and the box, and you'll notice on the pregnancy test it says positive. So, I haven't played the DLC for it, Harley's Revenge, but it's a little bit of foreshadowing into the third game, and also a little more foreshadowing. Looking around the world, some of the villains who were at Arkham actually escaped and built new hideouts for themselves. People who weren't in the game, who only appear through references or were not from the first game to the second game. Scarecrow actually has a bunch of hidden messages that you have to translate through radio signals. Pretty cool. Killer Croc's in the game, and he broke his way out. So, again, Arkham, really good comic game to pick up. But Comic-Con-wise, Gears will be there, Halo will be there, Nintendo will be there, Capcom will be there. They're going to show off some more of the Avengers MMO, and the Avengers game, too. You know, who doesn't want to run around as Earth's mightiest heroes?
Yeah.
You know, new comic news, and the best thing to Comic-Con for me, Marvel knows their movies that they done themselves through Marvel Productions, not by giving anybody else credit for it, have been doing amazing. Avengers broke sold millions, got records everywhere, and it's an amazing movie.
I think it's ranked like I don't think it broke the top 10 ever.
It did.
It did.
broke the
Okay.
10. It's up in the top 5 along with Star Wars and Avatar.
Okay, because I know they didn't beat Avatar. They fell
They didn't
short.
beat Avatar. I think they're right under Avatar.
Okay. Yeah, no one's ever gonna fucking defeat Titanic, which makes no fucking sense.
But anyways, so really cool what Marvel's doing. To anybody who knows about the Marvel Universe, there's a lot of teams of different Avengers. A lot of people have been Avengers. A lot of people decided to leave. Hell, Wolverine was an Avenger for a really long time. Spider-Man's actually an Avenger, and he's one of the members of the Future Foundation. But anyways, so Marvel decided we're going to make new movies. And they haven't done they've done a lot of test footage of these movies. So basically what they're saying is we've got 3 trailers. The movies aren't done. We just have trailers. And the reason why they did this was because they're going to show these trailers at Comic-Con and let the fans, through their reactions, decide which new movie will be made. So you can see a movie based on Ant-Man, who was actually one of the original Avengers, which is really cool. The other movie they're talking about is a Black Panther movie. For those of you who know Black Panther, he is actually a really cool hero, so I would love to see him on the big screen. A Daredevil reboot, not one with the crappy-ass, Ben Affleck, but a Daredevil movie, a better villain, that is done by Marvel Productions. And also, they might do a movie called The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., a movie completely based on the Black Widow and Hawkeye. So there's always cool information going on about Comic-Con. I believe Spike this year acquired all the rights to it and will be doing most of the coverage. I know G4 is doing a lot too, but I think Spike is doing a lot more if you guys want to catch that.
Yeah.
And if you can't make it to San Diego to Comic-Con this year, again, watch it on TV, watch it online.
After hearing Halo 4 and Gears were going to be playable there, I was kind of mad because I'm like, fuck, I want to be in San Diego.
Hey, you got to keep in mind, Comic-Con, much like E3, is press only for the first few days, and they only sell about 3,000 tickets to the public.
I know. I have a friend that lives in San Diego, and he gets in every year. In the past, 7 years, he's gone every year. And he always dresses up as Captain America.
Hey, man. Nothing wrong with good old Cap.
I know we'll have some Iron Man 3 news after a while. I don't think they've done the panel for it yet.
Thanks for reminding me about that, actually. Iron Man is one of the movies I'm more excited for the reason they're doing one of my all-time favorite Iron Man stories. And it's called The Extremists. So the American government, being scared and frightful of all these superheroes who they can't control with their military, come up with this biological weapon called the Extremist virus. Now, it is an untested biological weapon, and basically, when they use it, it gives you superpowers. The only problem is, it's so untested, they think, this is might kill someone. But then a group of criminals break into one of the labs and steal a sample of the serum. He injects it into himself and basically dies. And they leave him in a bathroom. Just a public bathroom near some rest stop along the road. But it turns out he didn't die. It's just the virus takes a very long time to activate, and about 3 days is, really weird, but he gets back up. And he has fire breath.
Oh, no. Kevin, hey, Kevin, your mic. Kevin, mic. in robot form. Oh man. Um, Hold on, guys. Hello?
Hello?
Alright, I can hear you well now.
Okay, good. I had
You-
to basically...
You went into robot form.
Sorry, my robot voices, you know.
Half
Right.
bad, half robot. The robot was
Because
taking
I'm running a
over.
lot at once. I gotta...
Yeah.
Again, sorry everybody, I'm using a crappy little netbook and I'm hoping to get a better computer in the future. But anyways, as I was saying, so basically, in the Extremis story, Iron Man, he's old, he's fighting this guy, and the guy's really hurting him. In fact, he crushes, they're fighting hand to hand, and he has Iron Man's hand ripped, and he basically crushes it and breaks it. And it's actually really cool because you kind of, you know, he's only human. And you're kind of thinking, why isn't Iron Man getting hurt? And when he's back in the, you know, the Stark Tower, they're helping him, and they take off his suit, and his hand is all mangled, and they're like, Jesus, are you okay? And he goes, you know what? I'm so happy. There's a little pocket in my suit that constantly injects painkillers at the sign of extreme trauma. So Iron Man, realizing he's old, realizing it's, you know, it's hard for him to stop this guy, he also acquires a sample of the Extremis virus. But, you know, he's Tony Stark. He's a fucking genius. He's a billion-dollar playboy philanthropist genius. So he actually takes one of his supercomputers and forms it down into the shape of a microchip and puts it under his skin. And when they inject the virus, the computer is actually completely rerouting the virus, telling it where to go, what to do, what its functions are. So in a week, when Iron Man wakes up, they're like, Tony, how do you feel? And all of a sudden, the girl, her phone rings, and she answers it, and you hear a voice that says, hello, I'm Tony Stark. And then she looks really confused, because, you know, Tony's right in front of her. And then he says, thanks to the Extremis virus and my own little chip, I am now connected to every major satellite in the world. I can contact any electrical device through sheer will alone. I don't even need to pick up a phone anymore. So then she's all freaked out, and she's like, what's that mean? And all of a sudden, Iron Man's... If you've ever seen Iron Man 2, that briefcase suit he has, I forget the official name of it, but it's his emergency suit. That basically, it only appears when he can't get to his actual suits. That suit in Extremis, he has it into a liquid metal form that's injected into the hollow of his bones. So now whenever he wants to use that suit, thanks to the Extremis, it just wills itself upon him. So you get to see Iron Man literally have a suit come out of his skin and just form on him. And it's really badass, especially, I don't know why they're doing this so early in the series of the movies, but one of my favorite villains is going to be in the third Iron Man movie. His name is the Iron Patriot. And again, anybody who knows their Marvel comics, Iron Patriot is actually Norman Osborn as Iron Man and Captain America when he took over the Avengers. But he's going to be in the third movie. You're going to see the Star-Spangled Suit. It's going to be really cool. A lot of good, you know, the movie's being done faster rather than later. And as soon as Iron Man 3 is done, they will be working on Thor 2, Cap 2, Hulk 2. You know, Marvel's really doing their shit right. And DC, July 19th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited as hell for the final Batman movie.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I know Pinky's going to see it. I'm considering going with some friends because some movie theaters, not all of them, are doing a... if you go at July 18th, you can buy a $25 ticket, which not only will you be seeing the movie at midnight, but they'll show Batman Begins and The Dark Knight before they show The Dark Knight Rises, so you get to watch the whole trilogy in one sitting. Only problem with that is...
It's like a 9-hour show.
If you're like me and Pinky who have social lives and work, you know, you're going to be sitting there for 9 hours.
I don't know if I can sit in a theater for 9 hours. My ass would be so fucking numb.
Exactly, and plus, you know, you got to be compliant. All that, it's a hassle, but again, maybe there's some of you who want to do that, maybe some of you don't. You know, just like everywhere, they are doing midnight release. I plan on seeing it at midnight in IMAX because I've seen almost every comic book movie in IMAX 3D. I'm not sure if Batman is in 3D. I don't think it is, but anyways, you know, Batman. But DC-wise, they are looking right now for a director to film the Justice League movie because they want to compete with Avengers. But the problem is, it's like, Marvel did everything right. They have every movie with every major character leading up to Avengers. And DC is just going to have a straight-out Justice League movie. I mean, it'd still be cool to see, but I guess some fans, myself included, are disappointed that they're not doing a lead-up to it with a system of movies.
Yeah.
But,
I think they're a little worried because, I mean, like, really with all the movies that led up to it, in my personal opinion, only the Iron Man and Captain America were good. Like, Hulk was, like, alright, and Thor was,
Wait, which Hulk did you...
I love Thor. They did everything right with Thor.
I thought the movie was boring. Like, it was right towards the story and all that, but it was
You gotta
boring.
understand, Marvel's big three are Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. They had to have them.
No, yeah.
The very first villain is Loki. So it wouldn't make sense for them to do an Avengers movie that didn't have Thor.
Yeah. No, I understand that they needed Thor, but it was just like, the movie was boring. But
I love
they
it.
got everything right, but it was boring.
And I mean, Thor 2 is going to be amazing. I already know that.
I
thought
hope so.
Chris Hemsworth was amazing. And, let me see. Batman-wise, I'm a little sad that Christian Bale will be leaving his role as Batman. I thought he did an amazing job as Batman. Except, I think my only argument with Christopher Nolan's Batman movies is the fact that Christian Bale, when he's Bruce Wayne, you know, he talks smoothly, he's really understandable.
And then when he turns into
He's
Batman, hi, I'm Batman.
his voice is all
Tell
deep,
me,
really
where
hard.
is she?
But again, it's, you know, it's funny. And in the final movie, he will be fighting a really cool Batman villain. He'll be fighting Bane. And hopefully, I'm kind of hoping they do the Batman story where Bane actually snaps Batman's spine and paralyzes him for a year.
And then Robin
But
comes
just
in.
for the reason of, if anybody knows who Joseph Gordon-Levitt is, he's one of my favorite actors. I know he's one of Sean's favorite actors. But apparently, he's going to be in the movie as a detective, and I don't know what his name is, and I'm really hoping it's either Tim Drake or Dick Grayson. Because there is a rumor that he will be, he'll be playing Robin in the movie.
Yeah.
And if he's not Robin, he might be Nightwing. But again, this is all rumor. The only confirmed characters, Batman-wise, are Catwoman, Bane, and obviously the Dark Knight himself, Batman. But again, you know,
Yeah.
do what I plan on doing, playing Arkham City and Arkham Asylum to up till midnight to go see it.
So since we're still on the topic of movies, and Batman was one we were going to talk about, might as well talk about the Spider-Man movie while we're on this topic.
Yes, me
Spider-Man
and
movie, thoughts?
have seen New Amazing Spider-Man. I won't give you any spoilers. Well, I'm going to say this much, and Pinky agreed with me. 30 minutes into the movie, it's better than the original 3.
Yeah.
They did everything right. In the case of where, if you guys have read Spider-Man, you know his story is really tragic. It's really sad. They get that perfect in the movie. The movie really does make you want to cry at certain points. But they get all the fighting is what I loved amazing. Because if you guys have seen the first 3 Spider-Man movies, he uses his fist a lot.
Yeah. What I thought was really cool was a lot of the stuff they showed, it looked like they, like Beanox. Beanox has been doing the Spider-Man games, and it really looks like they looked at Beanox's games and went, okay, that's a cool move. Let's add that to the film. Like, they really looked like they brought in a lot of moves from the video games and had him do them, which was kind of cool.
Amazing Spider-Man. If you pick up the Amazing Spider-Man game, it's not terrible. It's really fun, actually. I played the demo for it. It's already on my GameFly list. I want to play it. It's a decent Spider-Man game. I'd say...
Well, it's made by Beanox, man. Beanox has been doing
played-
good. They haven't fucked up yet on the Spider-Man series.
See, Dimensions was fun as hell, and for those of you who have played the other one, the sequel to it, I thought that one was shit.
It wasn't a sequel. It was just another game.
You can pass up on that one, but Dimensions is amazing.
I liked it.
Anyways,
The only thing,
Amazing Spider-Man, really cool.
Yeah.
Again, as I said, combat-wise, if you guys know Spider-Man, you know that he talks a lot of trash while he's fighting. You know that he does use his fists, but he uses his webs just as often.
Yep.
And it's amazing to see him, fight the lizard, and he's literally at one point shooting 1,000 different webs at him. On top of his head. He's on top of the lizard's back, blinding his head with the webs, saying,
right.
"Oh man, this is just like the rodeo."
That's right.
Dude, it's funny, it's amazing, and just like Spider-Man in the comics, he's not like the first movie where he got bit, got his powers, and was already in college with a job out of high school. The entire time in Amazing Spider-Man, he will always be in high school, just like Spider-Man should be when he started out. But it's really funny because since he's still a high school kid, whenever he's fighting crime, you can see that he has his backpack on his back all the time. It's hilarious. It's funny.
He's got all his tools in it and shit.
Oh, and just like Spider-Man, he doesn't have the natural webs.
Yep.
Spider-Man develops those, I believe, 3 years after being Spider-Man. He's actually using the web shooters the entire time.
For movie purposes, we're not going to wait 3 years, though.
Yeah, I doubt that. I do believe there is going to be, I hope, a new trilogy of Spider-Man movies, same directors, same actors. But don't let the title fool you. For those, again, sorry, I say this a lot, but I'm really a comic nerd. If you know your Spider-Man comics, it's more based on the Ultimate series than it is the Amazing series. But I guess Ultimate Spider-Man wouldn't make a good movie title, but Amazing Spider-Man is technically the Ultimate series, and it's not bad. It's really, really good. And it's a comic movie. And as I say with all comic movies, stay until the end of the credits or you're going to miss shit.
Yeah, the ending, me and my little brother just stayed in not like the Avengers, they didn't keep it all the way until, all the way until the end. They actually did it kind of nicely where you only had to sit for a minute and then they actually showed something, and that was it. So, that was kind of nice on Marvel's end because they do always do something for the credits, but it's there's times where you have to sit there 8 minutes of credits. Okay, here we go. Cool. Got something.
And as, since technically in comics we do talk about movies, I've seen the trailer for it almost 100 times already because I'm excited for it, even though some people say it's a crappy series. Finally, Pinky has seen the trailer to it, the new Resident Evil movie.
Oh, yeah. I was blown away by that.
See, they're including...
Dude, that movie's gonna be a mind fuck, dude.
They're pulling the giant Resident Evil twist like they always do. But, basically, if you guys have seen the last two movies where Earth is dead and overrun by the T-Virus, watch the trailer for the new movie and you will literally be so confused. Because they're bringing back actors that were killed off. They're introducing new characters like, Jill, who was in the second movie, who has been gone for the next two movies after that. She's back as Battlesuit Jill, the same actor and everything, just with the blonde hair, the purple battlesuit, and the little
the little crest
thingy on her.
Or better yet, you could just put it this way: she's the Resident Evil 5 Jill.
Yeah, basically Battlesuit Jill. She goes from being Resident Evil 3 Nemesis to Battlesuit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool.
Now that makes you wonder: is she gonna be good or evil?
See, she was good. But, again, if you guys have seen the last Resident Evil movie, Claire had the same device on her and was basically batshit crazy until they removed it. So I'm hoping... They've already shown there's going to be an amazing fight scene between her and the character Alice. But, I know Dustin's just as excited for this as am I. They're introducing Leon into the movies, finally.
Yep.
And they didn't fuck him up like they did with Chris. He literally looks exactly like Leon. He's got his jacket, even at the scenes where he's not wearing his jacket, the dude looks like Leon. And not only is Leon in it, they're introducing Ada Wong into the series of the film.
Yep. She looks a lot like Ada Wong too, actually.
And from what the movie shows, I really hope they put this creature in Resident Evil 6 just because I'd love to fight it. A giant building-sized licker. Now, I know it's scary, but it
makes me wonder, where did they come up with that idea? Just sitting around so we really need to catch someone's attention on the next Resident Evil movie.
They've already used
I
Nemesis.
got it. Let's take the most famous enemy, other than Nemesis, for the Resident Evil series and make him a giant building-size enemy. Why the fuck not, dude? Just No, liquor. A building-size liquor.
Who doesn't love a giant building-sized liquor? And the last thing we will be talking about in the Comic Corner, to our viewers, I know some of you try to catch our stream often enough. I know Negasammy's here almost every time. BK Phantom is really loyal to us. Scrambles is really loyal to us. You know, we're not that big. We're still really small. But again, we're hoping to expand, and we are doing other projects.
Yes,
And we are going to start, me, Ramel, who is Razzleboy, Newborn, and Pinky have actually been talking about doing this for a while, and we do have a few ideas and some scripts, in fact, written out already. But we're gonna do machinimas. I know Pinky is in charge of the Halo 4 machinima he's been talking about,
Yep.
and I'm gonna be helping him with writing and the scripts. And I was thinking about it, and I had this. I just couldn't sleep one night, and I kept going on with it, and I wrote out a script for it. And after talking to Razzle and Newborn, and telling Pinky about it, it's really, really easy to edit. And since we'll be using the console version of the game, it's not going to be overly unbelievable. But we're going to be doing a machinima using Minecraft. And I don't want to go too much into detail about it. Hopefully, if we get enough people to watch it, we can do. I only wrote the script is written out for 5 episodes, and I planned on ending it around 13 or 15. But basically, zombies attacking this. We're gonna be building towns and everything. We're gonna wait until the first DLC pack for the 360 hits, so we can use the 40 different character skins. And if you guys are thinking, why don't they just use the PC version? Unfortunately, me and Razzle don't have good enough computers to run the PC version, so we'll be using the console version of the game.
And it's still somewhat a little bit easier to edit.
It is a little bit easier. We're gonna be doing the voices ourselves. We're gonna try and get some other people who help on the stream with us to come do some work with us. But basically, this is gonna be a more serious machinima, because as I talked with Pinky, his Halo 4 one is gonna be a little funny, a little silly. Who doesn't love silly? There are going to be some jokes in it, but all you need to know right now is it's a zombie story. The 3 main characters are going to be played by actually me, Newborn, and Razzle, and their names are Ross, who is going to be Razzle, William, who will be Newborn, and my character, Connor. So hopefully that DLC hits before August, because they are doing the PC update in August, and if it does, we can start, actually capturing some scenes and start doing some recording.
I think they already said that the DLC comes out at the end of the month with the update. When they do the update, it's going to come out the same time.
Okay, cool. Because, I guess, just again, to anybody who's interested, yeah, we're going to have, hopefully sooner than later, the first Pinky Friends machinima.
Yep. Pinky and Friends Productions.
It has no title yet. Right now, I'm only under all the script files I have. I've named it Project Doom. And there is going to be, hopefully we can get a few episodes. I plan on, I don't want to make the episodes too long. I'm going to try and cut them between 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at most. Because even 10 minutes is kind of pushing it. But, yeah, hopefully we get the machinima up and running.
Oh, we will. We will.
And
then I'm going to be one busy bee.
Yes, because you got to understand, it will be our good old leader, Pinky, and one of the other members, Cypher, who is going to be doing the majority of the editing.
I think it's going to be mostly me, though. But yeah.
It's gonna, but again, I hope you guys enjoy it. Me, Dustin, and Ramel are really excited about it. So yeah, Pinky and Friends Machinima. And on to game deals!
Alright, let's do this. So we got quite a few deals, some good ones actually.
Yeah, we have different stores. Best Buy, personally to me, after looking up into it, I figure they have the best deals right now. At Best Buy, if you buy 2 games for $29.99, you get 1 free. So what's really cool about that is, just like most deals like this, you get a game of the same value or lesser, you get it for free. So maybe do what I plan on doing. I want to play the Assassin's Creed series. I'm probably going to go pick up the other Assassin's Creed games that I'm missing, and you know what? I'll get 1 for free. So Sweet deal. And another deal at Best Buy. Any 3DS you pick up, you'll get a free $20 gift card. You can use at time of purchase or later. Up to you.
Yep.
Today, $20 with your 3DS.
Buy yourself some Resident Evil games.
Yes. For those
They
of
look
you who
amazing on the 3DS, by the way.
For those of you who haven't played Revelations, it's amazingly fun, and it brings back all the old scares of the original Resident Evil, but it plays just like 5. So it's really fun. And I know what you guys are thinking. Handheld Resident Evil, believe it or not, the controls are actually so perfect and smooth, it feels awkward that it's so perfect.
It's crazy. GameStop's having a few sales. They actually lowered some prices on some games. Battlefield 3 is for $40. Dragon's Dogma is at $50. Mass Effect 3 is at $30.
Get Mass Effect 3 for the multiplayer alone,
Yep.
even if you hate the story.
Dirt Showdown, $50. And then Lollipop Chainsaw is at $40. Really, out of this whole sale, I would say get Battlefield 3 if you haven't gotten it yet, and Mass Effect. That's a really good deal for Mass Effect, $30, considering the game is still $60. So,
Especially if you Pinky knows me, every time BioWare says, oh, there's a new weekend event so now, he gets pissed that I'm sitting there. Even if I got a stream, I'm still going to play a few rounds of Mass Effect.
that's right.
And you can, after seeing me play, even Pinky says, these fucking matches get intense.
Oh, did you hear what they announced for that?
Oh yeah, there's going to be a new Earth-based multiplayer DLC that will include a story DLC as well.
Hold on. No, they just recently announced another DLC that's coming out
Ooh, they're announcing a third one?
with a new difficulty involved. Now there's platinum difficulty.
Dude, fuck that.
Wait, what?
For those of you who have played Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, even at silver, it is hard as hell. At gold, I've only managed to finish one gold mission, and only one of us survived. And it was an accident that they survived. Man, platinum, dude, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yep. And Kmart, if any of you are lucky enough to have a Kmart near you, they're at...
Near us, the closest Kmart is Concord, so... fuck
Yeah,
this.
I know. So Kmart's having a 25% off all clearance video games. They don't have a list of what games are on clearance, so you probably have to go in and look. But all the clearance games are on have a 25% discount on them. So maybe if you find a lucky game in there, you might want for 25% off.
Find a little gem, get it a little cheaper.
Exactly.
It has for those of you who don't already have 360 but want one with Kinect, personally, I own a Kinect and I don't use it fairly often. The last time I used my Kinect was for Ghost Recon's gun building system, and it does make it very fun. But the last game I played with Kinect that I had a ton of fun with is Skyrim. Nothing beats playing Skyrim and not having to go through your menus to change your shouts. The little sad part to it is you gotta memorize the actual Dragon language version of the shouts. So, obviously, if you want to use Unrelenting Force, hold the shout button and a little mic symbol will appear on screen for you to shout at. And you can ask anybody who's been in my house when I'm playing it. I'll be playing, fighting a dragon, and just start screaming Fush Roda at the top of my lungs. It's fucking amazingly fun. Because, you're screaming Fush Roda, seeing the character...
People just come running into your room. Why are you yelling? Shut up! Ah!
But, yeah, Target has a 4 gig Kinect bundle, and it's not bad. $265. You'd be paying just as much for a brand new 360.
Yep.
But come on, you get 4 gigs at first, and you can always upgrade the hard drive later. They're not too expensive. I believe you can pick up the 320 later for about $70 to $80. I know you can get one that cheap at Fry's, but they also have the 120, so you don't really got to worry about the that 4 gig price. But Kinect alone already costs $150.
Yeah.
Not to mention the price of the Xbox itself. So $265 for Kinect and an Xbox, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Toys R Us, they're keeping up. They seem to be like the leading people when it comes to the 3DS sales.
They really are.
So right now, if you buy a 3DS for $170, you'll get a $20 gift certificate for Toys R Us. They also have an Xbox bundle sale. Theirs is actually a little bit more expensive than Target's. They're doing the same sale. Buy a 4 gig Xbox 360 with the Kinect bundle. It's for $300. But they'll give you a $50 gift card. So basically, you can get like 2 free games with it, with your gift card. And then they also have another sale for games. Buy one, get one 40% off all video games priced under $20. So,
speaking of that Toys R Us deal for the 40% off, if you're like me and Sean, who actually speaking of Toys R Us, they have amazing video game stuff there.
Yes. He
Dude, they
told
have-
me. I didn't believe him. I went. I feel stupid for not believing.
I told Sean, dude, go there. You will find a ton of good crap.
Oh my god.
They have some collector's items that you could find for like $40 that you'd get there for like 15.
Yeah, I got the 10-inch Sonic doll or action figure for $15.
Again,
It's
pretty
ridiculous.
cool stuff. But on that 40% off deal, if any of you go to Toys R Us, they actually have a ton of good games at $20. I know you can pick up.
Because no one goes there.
That's my point. That's the only place I know where I can pick up Battlefield 3 brand new with everything for like $40 all the time.
Yeah.
So Toys R Us has amazing sales. Don't knock them. And even if you're not going to buy a game, go check out their collector's aisles. You'll be blown away by the amount of shit they carry.
Yep. For those that do have Xboxes and haven't checked the Xbox Live sales this week, Bethesda's having a 50% off sale this week. It's for Oblivion 4, or for the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and for Fallout 3. They're doing a deal sale. Basically, all of them are 50% off. So you can basically get all the DLC for Fallout 3 for 1,600 Microsoft points, which is actually pretty good. And then a few games that are on sale. Hydro Thunder's at 600. Section 8's at 600. Toy Soldiers Cold War is 600. Hydrophobia is 200. The Splatters is 400. And then they have Civilization Revolution for $15 right now.
Got a lot of Xbox in their sales.
Yeah, dude, like, this week, I already told Dustin I'm planning on getting Toy Soldier Cold War, and I'm getting Hydrophobia. Because I'm going to get 800 Microsoft points, and consider I'll have 200 extra, so might as well just get Hydrophobia. I mean, what the fuck else am I going to get for 200 fucking coins?
And for those of you who haven't played Hydrophobia, it is a game where the bad guy is water. But it's a cool game. It's pretty fun.
That means you get your dick sucked.
And for game releases, out of all these new ones, the only two I personally really have some interest in. Guild Wars 2 is coming out. I've played Guild Wars 1. It's very fun. I have not played the beta for Guild Wars 2, but that will be coming out August 28th of this year. So for those of you who are excited for that, play it. Kind of pick it up, I know it has quite a following. I think they're the only MMO that's probably just as big as WoW.
They're the most successful free-to-play MMO out there.
And
Guild
a
Wars,
lot
yeah.
of stuff they can have that are, real money purchases. It's just a lot of little extra shit. So if you want to buy those little extras, hey, it's your money. But, the game is it's free to play. All their expansion packs are really amazing and fun.
I would say the biggest thing that I've heard for Guild Wars 2 so far was they were talking about how they'll have random interactions in the game. So, like, you can be exploring this cave, and you know how, like, you have a bunch of people with you. So, in this cave, you walk by this wall. This wall has a coating in it that there's a 60% chance that an ogre will break through, steal one of your party members, and run out towards the cave, and you have to go save your party member. Like, stuff like that. That sounds like awesome, because you could just be sitting there going like, tra-la-la-la-la, and all of a sudden, smash, smash, grandpa runs away like fucking Donkey Kong carrying a girl, and you're just like, come back with my woman, motherfucker.
And if you've ever played Guild Wars, the story is actually really cool. The animatics and cutscenes are amazing. Now, the two games, that was just one of the things. I'll let Sean talk about the next one on the list, but I want to skip down to the last two we have to talk about, because I'm a huge Capcom fan, and I love Transformers. Fall of Cybertron is coming out a week early.
Yep.
We'll be getting it August 21st this year. And for those of you who like Transformers, go to the pre-order at GameStop. Your pre-order gift on Fall of Cybertron, you get to play as the original Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So where Fall of Cybertron does take place on Cybertron, they don't really turn into cars. They just turn into, the Cybertron vehicles. If you want to play as the original, big-ass semi-truck Optimus Prime, pre-order item. And not to mention, if you pre-order, you get 2 weapons. And this is the funniest part to me. If you guys know Generation 1 Transformers, Megatron originally transformed into a giant gun. You will be getting Megatron's gun form as a weapon, and I believe Starscream as a weapon as well.
Really?
So hey, $5 down, character, 2 weapons to pick up, awesome. and Capcom has a new HD collection coming out. Capcom has redone. They're coming out with something called Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. For those of you who have played Marvel vs. Capcom 1, it started the series. It was so much fun playing as Mega Man, fighting characters like such as the X-Men, having Ryu fight Wolverine. It's really cool.
Yep.
But this is the game that originally led up to the idea of Marvel vs. Capcom that will be included in Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. It's called Marvel Superheroes. Now that game, I played it. I believe it has only a 12-character roster, but it's still really fun. You're playing as just Marvel characters, and you fight them along, that old tree system. Really cool boss. If I remember right, the boss at the end of Marvel Superheroes is Apocalypse. And in Marvel vs. Capcom, the boss to that one is Onslaught. So, that's coming out. It will be coming out to PSN and 360 for $15, and no official date has been revealed, but they just say expect it in September.
Yep. Dungeon Fighter Live, Fall of Hendon-Meyer, some Korean game, but it was so popular in Korea that they decided, let's bring it, to the Xbox. And it's coming out on July 13th, which is in 2 days. It's an actual 2D MMORPG. So, it looks interesting. I've seen some videos of it. I'm probably going to give the trailer a try. It looks very creative and very kind of like a beat 'em up kind of like MMO, which was kind of cool.
Yeah,
sadly, but there's no price for it set though. But I think it might go for the looks of it. I'm saying 1,200.
Honestly, I'm saying I want to say at least 800. I don't think they're gonna sell a free-to-play online MMO for too high.
Well, I think what it'll probably be like 1,200, but it's probably not going to sell a lot, so it's going to drop to 800 super fast. They just did that to, what game just came? There's a game that just came out, and they got dropped to 800 super fast.
That's because it sucked.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Oh,
news.
Fable Heroes. That's what it was. I think it just got dropped to 800, and it just came out.
Anyways, gaming news.
Hold on. Also, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. They finally have a release date for it. It's going to be October 23rd. And that's for the PS3 and PS Vita. Evo this weekend. They finally announced 2 new characters. Huh?
Yep, the 2 new characters. That's what I was going to talk about. I plan on picking up a Vita, but just because I loved my PSP. And knowing Sony and Square, because they always do this, a badass Kingdom Hearts title is going to come out for it, and I'm not going to be able to play it because I don't own that console. So that's my sole reason for picking up a Vita, because I predict, oh, I'm so happy, new Kingdom Hearts title, playing it through the 3DS. Kingdom Hearts Badass Part 2 for the Vita. And I'm going to be like, fuck. Now I need to go buy a goddamn Vita. But anyways, PlayStation All-Stars is basically the Sony ripoff of Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
But introducing 2 new characters. One of them is Sony's mascot. I've never heard of him. His name is Toro,
He's from Japan. He's the Japanese Sony mascot.
Yeah, so if you guys know who he is, good for you. I'm personally kind of like, okay,
That's what I said. I was like, who the fuck is Toro? Never heard of Toro
I
before.
think he's really cool. I'm a huge fan of fighting games, and I love the Tekken series. Heihachi is one of the new announced characters. Who doesn't want to see Heihachi, an old-ass man, beat the shit out of
I have a
Seiyu?
feeling Heihachi is going to be like an overpowered character. I have this huge feeling.
I want to say Heihachi is going to be the Ganondorf of it. He's
Yeah.
going to play similar to another character, but his damage rating is going to be way over the top.
And then Big Daddy's probably going to be he's going to be Bowser or Donkey Kong. He's probably going to be more Bowser.
But dude, here's what pisses me off about that actually. They're saying this is a Sony game, and they're including Big Daddy. Last time I checked, BioShock was multi-console.
That's right.
They were not exclusive to Sony. And neither was the Tekken series.
Yep. Well, if I remember, it started on the PlayStation, didn't it?
The original Tekken was an arcade game and was just ported to PlayStation.
Okay. I was like, it either started on PlayStation or it started on Dreamcast. It was one or the other.
And let's anime fans out there. That includes me myself. I do love me some anime, and this anime I'm actually quite a fan of. They're Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3.
That's a long fucking name.
One, I have the second one on the top of my queue at Gameplay just because it's a fighting game about little anime ninjas, and I want to play it. Anyways, it will be coming to the 360 and PS3 in some point next year. It will be the first game in the series to feature, 3D gameplay, which I guarantee is all about Sony. The last 3D game on Xbox, I believe, to come out was actually Batman. But if you're into playing your games in 3D, cool. If not, it's still there for you to play. But here's what's really cool. They announced a really big boss for it. If you guys like Naruto, you actually get to fight the nine-tailed fox in the game. So I think that's pretty badass. It, again, comes out some point next year. Don't expect, too many huge things about it because it is an anime game. And last time I checked, there were no good, huge, amazing pre-order bundles for an anime game.
No.
This game is a little bit anime-ish, and this one does have, a few, but come on, dude, it's Dead or Alive.
Bouncing booby fighting game. That's what you need to rename that game too.
That's basically what it is. But see, I love Dead or Alive.
No, I do too.
It's a fun fighting game. It's so smooth, and Dead or Alive 4 was amazing. I still play Dead or Alive 4.
I tried it once. I didn't really. The only thing I hate about it was the final boss was extremely cheap.
Oh yeah, the final boss is hard, and I find it funny that Sean has seen me play it, and he was calling all sorts of shenanigans when he saw me beat the final boss in like a minute flat.
Fuck you, man. She grabbed me twice and killed me instantly. Like, there was nothing I could do.
Dude, you gotta learn how to use your counters.
I do know how to use my counters and all that.
Everything.
It's just like, dude, she teleport, grab. Like, bam, I was dead. I was like, really? She just did it twice.
So anyways, Dead or Alive 5, it's a new, they have announced a new character. His name is Rig. He uses Taekwondo, so that's going to be pretty cool to see. And for those of you who actually played Dead or Alive 4, Dead or Alive 4 introduced 3 new characters into the series. So maybe Rig is only one of a new set of characters being introduced. But again, they're bringing back the fan favorites, Ayane, Ryu Hayabusa, I believe it's like Katomi or something is the redheaded chick's name. They're bringing back the assassin introduced in Dead or Alive 3. Christy, Helena, the French fighter, who is one of my favorite characters because of her moveset. And they did announce a pre-order bonus. I don't know if this one is stateside or even in the, the good old Britannian area. But basically, the pre-order gift is bathing suits.
Yeah. No, I think it's not a male bathing suit. It's a female bathing suit.
Yeah, you get female bathing suits for the entire character.
So good luck on sitting there going like, yeah, hey babe, just put it on. Just put it on. It'll fit. It'll trust me, it'll fit.
But not to mention, it's Dead or Alive. They were one of the first games to introduce the system of, oh man, the opponent just backed me up into a wall, but then your opponent's going to do a heavy attack and break you through the environment and end up in a whole new level.
Yep.
So, dude, it's Dead or Alive. The game is pretty...
You can change the environments now.
Yeah, that's always...
Because, like, on the video that I'm showing, if you watch, it goes from there's no fires on the map, and they blow up, like, all the barrels around them, and now it's just, like, this big, giant fucking ball of fire just all around them now. So I thought that was it looks kind of cool that you can actually do that now.
But not to mention, Dead or Alive is one of very few fighting games that's very story-focused. Mm-hmm. So, the moves are insane. Out of all the characters, he's not one of my favorites, but he has one of the more amazing movesets considering his series of games got more popular, so they made him a more powered character in Dead or Alive.
Ryu Hayabusa.
If you've played Dead or Alive 4 and Sean's seen me use him, almost every technique can use in Ninja Gaiden, he can use.
Yep.
He does the most
That's my character in the game. I use Ryu. Dude, I tear shit up with Ryu.
Actually, it's funny because Sean was laughing. If you use it at the right moment when they punch you, he grabs you by the arm, all of a sudden teleports, there's a mess of leaves everywhere, and he suplexes you from 20 feet in the air.
Dude, he does a twinkle toe kick. If you watch the animation, it makes the body movement that he does for it makes no sense. Like, he shouldn't be able to do that. It looks so physically impossible to do.
But yeah, Dead or Alive 5, if you guys are excited for that, and if you actually pre-ordered Ninja Gaiden 3, you have a beta for it.
Yep.
So, and I'm gonna try and get a beta code for it from my cousin who actually works at GameStop, so I can try it. But let's move on. I don't know.
I will say this though. Did you say the name of the new character?
Yeah, Rig.
Yeah. So yeah, his name's Rigged, and he's a Taekwondo master. So I don't think.
A lot of grapple techniques, a lot of counter.
Yeah, a lot of kicking.
A lot
So
of kicking, too.
so I don't know if, from what I can remember, any character in Dead or Alive, there is no Taekwondo fighter.
There isn't. I'm not
So
actually wrong.
I think
but
that's kind of cool because now we have this brand new, fresh character,
new
and
fight
yeah,
style,
so
and
that's
you got
really
to know
cool.
the style of Taekwondo. It's very grapple heavy.
Yeah,
Which means knowing the way Dead or Alive works, you got a character who's probably going to be up close and personal and is going to be able to counter you in every which way.
exactly. He's more from the video. He looks like they show Base's back, and Base was more, and he looks skinnier to be honest in this one.
He does.
And what was really cool is like Base was like he was that grappling guy, but what looks really cool, Rig looks like he's like Base, but he's faster. So he might not be able to do as much damage as
funny
Base,
because
but he'll be able to move faster than him.
So, other bit of news. The only PS3 owner among us is Cypher. So, for you guys who have a PS3, PlayStation Summer Sale is going on right now. It doesn't, well, not right now. It doesn't have a set date, but it doesn't have it when it starts or when the sale will end. And the games are going for 30 to 50% off discounts. The games that they have said they will be discounting are Closure, Crisis, Infamous Festival of Blood, which I've played. Fun little vampire story. Jurassic Park the game, but I played that, so fuck it, don't even bother.
Yeah.
Killzone 3's multiplayer, NBA Jam Fire Edition, that game is fun as hell. You lucky bastards get Pac-Man Championship Edition, so that's going to be on sale. Steel, Renegade Ops, Shadow of the Colossus HD is going to be on sale. House of the Dead 3, I love House of the Dead, and Worms, Ultimate Mayhem, little war violence with little worms.
Suck on this! Oh no!
Game.
Goodbye, Cruel World!
So those are just a few titles that have been announced for the PS3 sale, and again, all games on there are between 30 to 50% off.
Yeah,
So, see, if you're thinking about picking something up, now's a good time to get it.
because they haven't announced when the end date will be for the sale. So if you're gonna think about buying one of these, get it before you go and get the points and try to buy it and they're like, oh, it's normal price. Boo fucking who, you too long, goddammit.
You took too long.
Don't ever second guess buying something. Get it. I almost second guessed buying freaking Resident Evil 2 today.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous, actually. Sean knows my love. Okay, here's the part. You see, that's Resident Evil 2 on N64. Fun fact. Very first Resident Evil to be ported to another console that wasn't the PlayStation. Here's what pisses me off. Only about 1,500 copies were made per state, making it quite a rare game to have.
Yep, well, so
Asking
I'm one of the 15 members.
Asking price for that game out of box is between $30 to $40. Mint condition, out of box, it's worth $40 flat. Mint condition in box, brand new, that game, you're looking at almost a $70 N64 game. $70 today, and that's an N64 game.
I got it for 15.
It was the very first Resident Evil to not require multiple copies, and since it's the N64, it had a little bit more power than the PlayStation, but because it was an N64, the sound quality on it is really shitty.
It's true.
Again,
It's very fucking true.
new Wii U details, because everybody loves Nintendo. Nintendo announced that the online features for the Wii U will not require paid subscription. So just like PS3, free online. But Iwata says paid subscription model isn't, it's not there, it's not right for their upcoming console, arguing that they'll feel, freely available online features will encourage hardware and software sales. But for you guys who follow the Wii U, they already announced the Wii U will have a lot of DLC compared to what the Wii had.
Yeah, a lot more.
So it looks like Nintendo's going more of the direction with PS3 where we'll give you free online play, but the content we're going to be distributing is a little pricey. Where 360 is you got to pay for this crap now, but hey, you're getting a bunch of, we'll give you, it ranks up to you in the end. and especially since 360 introducing a reward system, you know.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for like 2 years now. I still haven't seen it yet.
The rumor is we'll get it sooner rather than later. But again, wait and see. This is one of my favorite games, and I'll let Pinky talk about it.
Oh, yeah, the long-awaited DLC for Left 4 Dead 2 has finally been announced. Coldstream. It was announced a year ago. They've been doing beta online for PC.
Yeah,
So Xbox owners have been left out, but we're finally going to be able to pick it up. July 24th is the release date, and it includes every Left 4 Dead 1 campaign that hasn't come to the Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead, the DLC Crash Course.
Yeah, even Crash Course is coming.
Picked up the Sacrifice, and you were like, oh man, we got No Mercy on Left 4 Dead 2. This is so fun. We get the new weapons, the new infected. So where you kind of left you playing it, wanting more from Left 4 Dead, Valve finally, because the reason Valve isn't able to get, more DLC out to 360 is because Microsoft is a bunch of greedy assholes.
Yep.
Where Valve puts out everything for free, Microsoft's like, no, we want you to charge this much, this much, and this much, and this much if you're going to be releasing this content. So knowing Valve, it's going to probably come out, I want to say $10 at most. But it's because Valve wants to talk them down. But hey, look, we finally get a brand new map to play that has nothing to do with the Left 4 Dead story itself. It's just a map for shits and giggles. But now we get, for Left 4 Dead 2 owners, you don't need Left 4 Dead 1 anymore. You don't got to keep bouncing back to it to play the original map.
You get 5 campaigns.
You get all 5 original maps back, or you get the 4 original maps.
And then Coldstream.
And then the new DLC. So, I mean, for me, Newborn, our buddy Sam, who has streamed here once or twice, and, good old Ramel and Sean, we spent countless hours on Left 4 Dead 1, a lot of good times, a lot of shouting, and plus they're bringing Blood Harvest was probably one of my favorite original.
That was the hardest one to on Extreme, or Expert.
Because,
Blood Harvest.
I had a ton of fun times with Newborn and Pinky, fighting off in the house and the barn, throwing pipe bombs in the field. It's an amazing map to play. And now 360 owners, Left 4 Dead 2, you finally get to play the original maps, but with the Left 4 Dead 2 weapons, Left 4 Dead 2 Special Infected, and the Left 4 Dead 2 servers.
Yep. Another thing they're also throwing in with all this, so if you play Left 4 Dead, every week they do a new mutation. Fuck that, you don't have to wait a week anymore. They said, you know what? All the mutations you guys seen, you can have them. You can choose whenever you want to activate them. Hell, maybe, I don't know, I'm going to play all tanks now. You know what? I just want to kill nothing but tanks. I'm just fucking crazy like that. Let's do it on Expert.
Speaking of which, I'm actually very happy because not only do they have that one game mode Sean's talking about, bringing back one of my favorite versus mode mutations. It is simply called Tank!
That's right.
And here's why it's called Tank. All 4 infected players from beginning of the match start out as Tank. Survivors literally do this. Once they leave the safe house, a counter goes off on the infected side saying 5 seconds to spawn. 4 tanks on your ass at once. It literally turns for the survivors going, run, 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 run. Oh, fuck, my friend just died. You know what? Oh, wait, holy shit, throw a pipe bomb at you, dude.
You know what? The name of the game is Left 4 Dead.
It's true. The name of the game is Left 4 Dead. Hey, if your buddy didn't make it, he fell. He was too slow.
Oh, I can't wait. It's been too long.
But again, no price is actually set for 360. I'm assuming $10. Pinky assumes $13.
Yeah, I'm going with $1,200. It's hard to believe it's gonna be $800 considering it's 5 campaigns. It's pretty much a new game. 5 campaigns. It's like I said, it's basically you're getting double the amount of what you have on Left 4 Dead 2 already, and you get all the mutations, and there's probably more in there. I wouldn't be surprised, like something they're fucking trying to sneak in, but it's a lot. Then that believe it's gonna be 800. That's gonna be Valve pulls some magic and some strings, dude. That'd be awesome on then, but I can see it for 1,200 easily.
Again, the point is though, we're getting 360 owners. We're getting new DLC, and we're getting all the original maps back for less than $20.
Yep.
This actually has me really interested. I'm not a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series. I've actually barely recently got into it. I've mostly watched other people play it, and I have a pre-order down on Assassin's Creed 3 because I really wanted my limited edition art and metal case. If you don't already have that, you were lied to. They're going to tell you the art is the metal case, so it's a little disappointing, but it's only a $5 down. Ubisoft actually just announced a new version of the game, a limited edition. Now, it's a little pricey, $120, and it's going the game comes out October 30th, but you'll get a new statue of Connor posing in his, his little assassin stance, the one Pinky showing up right now. That is actually the pre-order case you get, and that's what the statue will look like. Now, here's the reason I'm going to be excited as hell for the new Assassin's Creed. They're bringing it back. They're bringing it to America. We finally get to play
America.
We're going to be playing as an American assassin who's not only, he's only half white. He's actually, his mother was an Indian.
He's
So
part
really cool.
Indian, part British, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. So
That's
this
what
is
it was.
He's literally stuck in the middle of the revolution, fighting toward the Americans. Here's what's really cool though, because he's an Indian, they're changing up the style of combat that you'd traditionally see in Assassin's Creed, where Ezio and Altair used a hidden blade, and both their styles of fighting were very similar. Connor was actually, he was raised an Indian. So he's not going to be, he actually doesn't have a hidden blade, which is a little weird.
I think they said later on he does get one. You will be using the hidden blade, but he doesn't get it at the start.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't have a hidden blade at the start, but here's what's really cool. Because of Connor's heritage, he fights like an Apache. He will be using a tomahawk and dagger. He's also, amazingly enough, I don't know why, it took him like 4 games to do this, he's the first assassin to climb a tree.
Yeah.
But since he's an Indian, he's going to be fighting with a lot of rogues. He's going to be able to use their enemies to spare how like everybody.
Kevin. It's happening again. I'll just end the call. Damn you and your shitty computer. Sorry, guys. But yeah, as we were saying, the limited edition of Assassin's Creed, it's the ultimate version for it. It's gonna be $120. Comes out October 30th. It's with the Xbox 360 and the PS3. It includes a 9.44-inch statue of Connor in his stance. You get an assassin's flag. It's a, let's see, this is 2.5 feet by 4 feet. So that's how big the flag is. So it's a pretty decent sized flag. And then you'll also get a metal Assassin's Creed symbol belt buckle with it.
I understand what you say about voice now.
Huh?
We're having some technical issue here, Pinky.
Wow, what's going on? You alright on your end? Kevin? Not technical issues. Oh no. Why technical issues? Why? Why, God? Why? Alright, well, I will move on without him until we can get this fixed. So, yeah, basically Assassin's Creed. Another special edition that was announced was a Hitman edition. They announced 2 of them. There will be a deluxe professional edition and then a professional edition. It's a little confusing. I'm just going to call it professional and deluxe. So, the deluxe version will come with a 10-inch Agent 47 Vanille statue, a hardcover art book. They'll also include a making of the game DVD, and you'll also earn some DLC with the game that comes with a pack of guns. I didn't really see if they said anything about the guns, but they didn't really give a price for it yet. They just really announced what was included. The professional edition is basically everything that the deluxe gets, except the statue. So the professional edition does not get the statue, but the professional edition is gonna cost you about $80. So, I mean, the new Hitman looks really good. It's a lot everything that you've seen in previous Hitman games where you're able to make decisions. Now this time around they're making it more decisive where one mission you can actually do it in about 20 different ways if you wanted to. You can do it your stealth, like they were showing them one off at demo off at E3 where you had to get this, Chinese lord guy, drug dealer, and you can either decide to go all guns blazing, or you can sneak in, you can poison the guy, you can shoot your gun in the air and the whole crowd creates like this huge diversion for you. They all run and screaming because some guy's got a gun, so everyone else pulls their gun, you have to shoot him. Or you can dress your guy up as like a chef and you can stab the dude, or you can trick him and dress up as one of his goons. Trick him into going to an alley with you and kill him there. Like, they really made it where you can basically almost do it any way you wanted to. And I hear echo on my end, buddy.
Can I be heard?
I can hear you. I'm just well, the echo went away. I can hear you. Wait, I'm echoing again.
Okay, good. I can be heard. God damn it.
I don't want to hear myself, though.
I don't want to hear myself either, so I understand your problem.
Are you watching the stream? Is that what's going on?
No, I actually ended the stream right now just because I can't. It's too much on my computer to run both at the same time.
Okay.
So I just have the Skype up, so I don't actually know what's going on in the chat right now.
Oh, well. Apparently everyone heard that and they're now making fun of you.
That's okay.
What did he say?
Just remember I'm a mod and I can ban all of you.
So, a quick small announcement for anyone that plays Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3 received an update, and it will be receiving an update, and the update is coming out on the 17th, my bad, the 17th.
Is this the update where you can't, some dude butt fucks you?
Shut up.
Does anyone really care though?
So yes, Call of Duty is getting an update on the 17th, and on that date, if you're an Elite member, you get the map from Modern Warfare 2 Terminal for free. And then the next day on July 18th, anyone that's not part of the Elite membership will get the map Terminal. So Terminal's coming to Modern Warfare 3 for free. It's a gift from the Infinity Ward to the players, so it's a nice little gift.
About it, though. Oh yeah, we're gonna recycle an old map that is allegedly a fan favorite.
Yeah. Dude, I am echoing hard.
Yeah. New maps for Call of Duty owners. And I own Call of Duty 3, and I'm not gonna say it's a shit game. It's not my game.
Yeah.
But so for those of you who are really excited about it, congratulations, you guys get a new map.
Yep, pretty much.
Not even maps.
So, are you ready to talk about the biggest slap in the face Square Enix has ever done to everyone?
Yeah, it upset me.
Alright, wait, hey,
whole lot.
hey, there's an echo for the viewers. I think it's because of you, because I can hear an echo.
Well, this is crap, because I've ended the stream and all I'm running is Skype.
Here, let's end the call and I'll call you back.
Yeah, alright.
Damn you, technical difficulties! Always getting in the way with our fucking podcast. Treachery! And we're almost done with the gaming news. We're about a little bit closer to giving you guys a prize.
So just stay tuned.
And one step closer to us going to Denny's and getting food.
Food right now.
Nothing.
The fucking photo of my TV and has that as his fucking profile.
Why is he not answering his call?
He's masturbating.
He's slowly stripping. He's getting nude right now.
He's gonna surprise her and show his junk. He's gonna be like, look, I'm tugging on my winky.
Look, I'm touching myself.
Oh my god, so you know what I saw actually that's actually real?
Hmm.
You remember the shake weight?
Yeah.
Someone actually designed a workout tool where it's a little platform, and just imagine a dildo that stretches.
Oh God, I don't even want to think about
It's
that.
a new workout.
Yeah, it's called South Park.
What?
Yeah, it's called South Park. That's where they got the idea from.
No, dude, I was just like, really? You fucking for real?
Yeah, and then when it's done, it squirts jizz in your face.
No, it doesn't.
Sure, it doesn't. So I guess I'm gonna have to talk this without Kevin, because he's not accepting my phone call. He doesn't love us. So, the biggest slap in the face that Square Enix has basically done to all of us. Oh, there he is.
Hello? Dude, you literally were killing my internet by calling me nonstop. No, you're funny. You're killing me.
Sorry. Fuck, I'm still echoing.
Just deal with it for now.
No, it's the viewers are hearing an echo.
There's always an echo.
No, there's
You're an
not.
echo. Your mother's an echo.
Do you have like the volume up all the way or something?
No, I don't. Dude, my mic is actually, in fact, built into my computer,
That's-
so it's not even that it's really close to me or
Oh,
anything
that's
like that.
that's probably why. I need to buy you a mic.
Yeah, I probably should get one.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know, Mr. Robot.
I'm going fucking robot again?
A little bit, yeah. Wait, hold on. Is your computer charging up right now?
Actually, no, it's not.
Is it low on battery?
Battery's at more than half.
What the fuck?
Alright, is it fixed now?
Hello? No,
Hello?
not even close. That's worse.
Is it?
Yes. I can hear me clearly now. I might have to finish this without him. So, oh. Hello?
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 Are we better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am technical support. Now, if you hold A, B, Q, C, Alt, Delete while praying to Allah, it might work.
It just might.
Wait. Yes, it worked. Oh, what do you know? I know what to do. I should
Hey,
be...
is my video up?
Yes, you are.
You need to put your video up now.
Oh, great. Voila.
Hello?
All right, let's talk about the biggest slap in the face from Square. Fuck, can't believe they finally did this. So Square finally said, "Fuck it, okay, we'll give you fuckers Final Fantasy VII because you guys keep asking for it. Whatever. Okay, we'll do this. Hey, it's coming for the PC. We're gonna release it for the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy. But wait, we'll throw in something cool. We'll throw in achievements. We'll throw in cloud saves." There'll be a game editor in it so you can maximize your character's health, magic, and money. Oh, wait, but
It's not HD!
yeah, it's not HD. Oh, why didn't we think of this before? Yeah, here's the trailer that they revealed for everybody. This is just a fucking slap in the face. Could not believe they came out with this. Like,
In fact,
if
I'm so angry, I'm gonna start firing a gun.
Like, if I really wanted a game or Final Fantasy VII for my PC, I'll just go fucking get an emulator for it.
Yeah, to anybody who doesn't already have the game, you might as well pick it up on the PSP or the PS Vita, because at least you'll have it portable.
Yeah, like it's a huge slap in the face. After them just saying, like they basically came out with two other statements about the Final Fantasy VII remake. One, they can't do it because the amount of information and quality, or it's just not quality, quantity that's in Final Fantasy VII is so massive that for them to actually do an HD remake, it would take them a very long time to pull it off.
Not only that, with the current specs of consoles, with PS3 with the strongest engine and data output, even then, with Blu-ray discs, keep in mind, you're looking at least 10 discs.
Yeah. Hey, that's another reason why, like, if you actually look at other games that came out around Final Fantasy VII's times, the graphics looked like crap because there was no way they can upgrade it without all the information that they put onto it. I mean, the CG engines, yeah, looked amazing, but when you actually look at the character models and when you're not in CG, they were crap. They looked terrible. And not only, but like, for them to actually do that to everyone, it's fucked up. And then they even came out with, oh, okay, fine, well, we won't make Final Fantasy VII unless we can make a Final Fantasy game that's at par with Final Fantasy VII. That's never going to happen the way they've been doing it, so...
No HD Final Fantasy for anybody.
Yeah,
Actually, the only HD title that's been announced, they are doing an HD remake of Final Fantasy X for the Vita.
yeah.
No release date has been announced, but the game is currently in production. So hey, portable Final Fantasy X will better.
And it's actually it's coming up for the Vita. This is a slap in the face.
Anyways, let's talk about a personal Pinky and Friends favorite game that is played almost every single night.
I don't even know if I should say it's a personal favorite. I think it's everybody's favorite.
Yeah, it's, but literally, if you haven't played it and you're thinking about playing it, go buy it and play it. If you have the ability to play it on PC, play it on PC.
Most preferably.
There's a Minecraft update for the PC. You will be updated to the 1.3 version of the game. The update will come out August 1st. Things they've announced. You get Emerald Ore now. Every time you break it, you'll get experience points. There will be a trading system so you can buy items from random villagers now when you encounter a village in the game. You're actually allowed to write inside the books you're allowed to make. Terrain will now feature a bonus chest to start the game with. There will be a tripwire for traps and contraptions to make, and magic orbs for mining and smelting.
Yeah.
So a bunch of cool new crap for, PC users. Not only do you guys have the ability to mod the game to amazing extents, Notch is always coming out with new updates. But I'm telling you, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to go down to Norway and bitch slap Notch and tell him, dude, help us out on 360, please.
Yeah. But I mean, they did say that after the 1.3 update, it's going to be a very long time until they bring out 1.4. And I think that's due to the fact that they want to put all their effort onto the 360 to get it caught up to the PC version.
Not to mention, 360, basically around the beta, they're saying it's on 0.5.3. I don't know how the PC version of that work. There's a lot to do on the 360, don't get me wrong. But it's just, there's so much they could have done. But we want 360 owners, like, if you guys use it, like, I play it a lot on 360 because I don't get the choice to play it on PC, and I've played it on PC, it'd be nice to see all the PC features on a console.
Yeah. I mean, if they could, for the 360 version, I don't want the unlimited expansion like they do for PC, but, I mean, they can at least try and make the worlds for 360 a little bit bigger, considering you have 8 people, and sooner or later you're going to run out of room.
Not to mention, bring in a Minecraft fan favorite mode, bring creativity mode to 360.
I'm sure they will.
No, they will.
Dustin, shut up.
You're what? Because I know more than you do, bitch?
What, on Minecraft? Yeah, sure, why not? Mr. Crack Addict.
No, drug dealer.
So, yeah, moving on to our last bit of news. 343 came out with a nice little gift for Halo fans. They went to RTX this year. For those of you that don't know what RTX is, it is the Rooster Teeth Expo. So they 343 made an appearance, and they gave the Rooster Teeth fans and all that a nice little gift. They finally revealed what Forge mode would look like. So, Halo, all you Forge makers, you finally get to see what Forge is capable of having now. Some of the new features they finally announced for it was you can duplicate items finally. A lot of people were crying for it. Magnetism items. This is actually one of my favorite things I've heard so far. That's going to be great. So instead of having that trouble of actually moving everything like inches by inches to put them together, you can actually get it super close to the item you want to magnetize to, hit magnetize, and it'll snap it together perfectly for you, so you don't have to sit there and try to adjust it to be perfect. Another thing they added too was you can lock items in place, so no one can come over and fuck with your shit anymore. And then,
Can't run up to you in Forge and delete all your crap and leave the game.
yeah.
Damn it.
Another cool thing was that I think this is gonna be great for custom game types or custom maps. Trait zones. What trait zones are used for is basically say I built this map, and I go, you know what? I want to get creative. In this hallway only this little hallway, this little safe haven hallway, I'm gonna give you triple the amount of speed. You do double the damage. You have overshield. You jump like fucking Superman. And you're invisible. I don't know, because I'm fucking crazy and that hallway's special. Like, I can do that now.
So you're saying you can make a god hallway?
Yes. Or you could do something even cooler that they showed. Rooster Teeth got to play horse in the new Forge world. One of the cool things they showed off was instead of gravity, like, you can jump super high and all that. Or be able to, like, you know, gravity is too heavy. You can do reverse gravity now. So I can sit there and run into a room and start, like, slowly floating upwards. So the room looks like it's like a gravity lift room. Like, so you slowly rise up in the air.
That's trippy.
Yeah. So that was one of the other cool things that they showed off. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've made a few maps, and another thing they announced for it too is there will be, instead of one big giant Forge World map, they will be split up into 3 Forge maps, each with their own little, like, details and palettes. This is in the video you're watching now. This is one of the maps, and this one's called Ravine, due to the fact that there's a fucking ravine in it. Oh, really?
That is such a bit of knowledge I didn't already know.
They did announce in this video that yes, the items look like Halo Reach item, like the Halo Reach tablet. It's only looking like the Halo Reach tablet due to the fact that they only used it for the demo. So, but there will be new items. They haven't announced if there will be better coloring, because a lot of people complain that all the maps look too fucking gray. I agree. There needs to be color, so that way, you know, there's more variety and, you know, maps can look better. Biggest thing too about this too is the Forge actually has an awesome new engine in it where it takes anything you build and adds shadowing to it. So the world actually makes shadows around your buildings now and everything you make. Whereas in Halo Reach, it didn't do it. There was no shadowing at all. So it's kind of nice that they actually added that. So the game or the map does look a little bit nicer. And sadly, as much as people were also complaining that they want a redo and undo button, they came out and said there's no redo or undo button due to the fact that it's almost impossible for them to do it due to networking issues. So since you play Forge with other people, it's impossible for them to do a redo and undo button. I mean, in all honesty though, I've used a few level designing programs before, and to find a program that actually has a redo and undo button on it, it's a fucking miracle. Usually they'll either have one or the other. So just put it this way and think of it, hey, you know, the makers actually don't have a redo and undo button themselves. So.
And now for Pinky and Friends announcements.
Yes.
Here's something really big if anybody's really interested. We only have the one artist up until, you know, Redbeard gets back. She does a lot of her work, and you got to understand, she has a life of her own. She has, you know, she goes to school, has a social life there. You know, it's kind of hard on her to do all the work, so we're actually looking for an extra artist who does some work. What I can say, basically, is maybe post up some work, do a little fan art of something, anything, show us what you're capable of drawing. Post it on the Facebook. If you don't want people to see it, you can personally send it to the Pinky and Friends email so only we ourselves can see it. And, you know, we do compensate our artists, so...
Yes, we give you guys full credit for doing your work.
We get full credit on everything, you know. It'd be really nice to help us out. You know, the contest, our mascot still needs a name. So, we know, come on, guys, we need more submissions. I think right now the 2... submissions that we have are, I really like Pink Roller, and then I think there's Pit Roller.
I'm liking Captain Pink and Pobo the Hobo Controller.
So, you know, hey, come on, keep getting those mascot names up. We will be, once we have enough, we'll decide between the 3 we like best, and then we'll go from there. But, you know, our little mascot that you actually see who is the background of the podcast right now, That's our little mascot who needs a name, and he is being included in most of the future artwork.
Yes, he is.
Next week, the 18th, Viewers Night. Go onto the Facebook, vote for the games. The two games that are actually tied for the lead right now are Halo Reach and Red Dead Redemption.
Actually, Red Dead took the lead. It's in the lead by 2 votes now.
Okay, cool. I voted for Red Dead. We have played a lot of Halo for Viewers Night, so I kind of want to see something a little different.
We only did it once for Viewers Night.
And it was too much already.
We've
But anyways,
done Halo Reach
I
too
vote
much
for Gears,
Viewers
but I
Night.
have not. I've always wanted to play, just a little personal lobby of a ton of Red Dead, but, usually my vote will go to Gears. But yeah, go on go on the Facebook page, go ahead, look for Viewers Night, vote on what game you guys want to play. And once Viewer Night is up, personally send a message to, the 4 of, there's 4 of us. So you don't need to flood Pinky's inbox with messages. There's also Newborn Soldier, Razzle Boy, Cloud Darko. When we're playing the game, send us a message. We'll send you the invite and party link. We'll say, we'll give you a shout out on the stream because obviously you're going to be playing with us. So,
Yep.
It's always a fun night.
Other thing too, I posted up the link for the contest, so if you haven't posted up a name, please post it, because...
Nothing inappropriate, by the way.
Yes, please, nothing sexual or inappropriate. Remember, this is official name for the guy, so we don't want to be calling like, oh yeah, so his name is Sexbot? I mean,
Sex robot.
yeah, so
Sex,
please try to make it something creative, though, but don't go too ridiculous out of the way. I mean, you never know. We might choose you as the winner, or we might choose you as one of our favorite 3s, and the community might like the name so much that they'll vote for you. And
From this point till the end of time, you will get full credit on the name for our mascot.
Exactly. And the prize that we found, I think will be good enough. We're going to give you all 3 Dead Risings, Dead Rising 1, 2, and Off the Record as a prize towards you guys for naming the mascot.
Oh, and speaking of prize giveaways, since Metal Gear's birthday was up, I actually have a prize to show you guys. I need to go get it.
Ooh. Ooh. One more announcement too. We just recently got a new sponsor group. We're sponsoring each other, so we're working somewhat a little bit together. I would like to announce one of their podcasts, Dames That Game. They're a group of girls that play first-person shooters, and they also talk a lot about comic books and video games. And sex. No, they don't talk about sex. But yes, Dames That Game. They're having a podcast on the 18th, so the same day as our Viewers Night. So, I mean, you can watch their podcast while playing Viewers Night with us. So, I mean, that way you can help out 2 streams at once. They're really cool. I've been talking with them and hanging out with them for quite a few weeks now, and they're not your typical girl gamer where you either have the huge spaz or the one that doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. So, I mean, they really are really cool to hang out with and talk to. So,
We're gamers. We gotta stand united.
that's right.
Except trolls. You trolls can go die in a fucking volcano. So anyway, for the prize giveaway, we just celebrated 3 birthdays, which is a lot. I'm really sad I didn't get to participate in any, which is why I will be doing Hail to the King, Baby, The Return of Cloud, because I will be streaming Duke Nukem Forever. But, I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan, but Newborn is, and Metal Gear's birthday did come up. And I was looking through some of my crap that I have, and I noticed I do have something quite rare, and it's Metal Gear related. And I figured, why should I even have it? So you know what? I'm going to give it away to you guys. This is a limited edition Metal Gear Solid Acid artwork set. It is still in its pristine little plastic.
Dustin's gonna kill you, dude.
The plastic itself is dirty, but the internal artwork inside it is actually still very clean. So basically, if you want to take it out of its plastic and give it a frame, go ahead. They don't even, I've never seen these anywhere else. And, look at that. There's a little silver lining.
You know what?
Edition artwork sale.
We'll announce that right now.
So yeah, little prize here.
Let's give that away next week. Viewers Night.
Oh yeah, you guys want to let's give it away during Viewers Night.
We'll give it away during Viewers Night. We're not giving it away tonight. We're gonna We're gonna tease you guys a little bit with that prize because Dustin wants to kill you.
Look how pretty that Metal Gear
Newborn
is.
just saw this, and Newborn wants to murder Cloud right now.
Look at that Metal Gear. Look at that Metal Gear.
That is a pretty sick. I've never actually seen that too. Actually, that's pretty fucking sick. Actually, I didn't even know you had that.
That's my point. So I have it. So any Metal Gear fans who want to win this player game show, there's 11 questions right now that are all Duke Nukem.
Actually, we changed it because I couldn't find enough questions.
Oh well. Anyway.
So it's only one, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna post the question in the stream, and the first person to answer it wins the prize. And there's two choices tonight. You can either take 800 Microsoft points, or you can take a Duke Nukem action figure.
Get the Duke figure.
So, as of right now, I am going to post the question.
And as of right now, because me and Pinky, we don't need Duke Nukem
So-
action figures. We got our Carpe the Duke statue.
That's right, I got one of those too. Okay, first person to answer this right. So basically, it's an easy question. You just have to guess who this is.
But wait, the bigger question is, Sean, how much did you pay for your Balls of Steel
Yeah,
edition?
fuck you.
$20, man, brand new.
This character only spoke in text for the first two games. After coming out in his 3D debut, he gained a voice. He used major one-liners from major action movies from Hollywood. Who is this character?
If you guys can't can't guess it, I have no hope for you.
Right. So, first one to answer it wins themselves a prize.
And actually, I'm going to come up with a very hard Metal Gear question for this piece of artwork. Because as I said before, I have never seen this anywhere else, and I happen to own it. And I'm going to give it away to you guys.
Have
So
you
I
ever
might as well come up with a hard.
Have you ever looked it up online?
Can't find it anywhere. That's the worst part.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's very cool. It's from that really shitty Metal Gear card game, Metal Gear Acid 2. But still, this is a limited edition Metal Gear artwork cell from Konami.
What is that? Octocon? Autocon? No, Sammy, Autocon is wrong. Keep guessing, guys. Come on, first one to guess it. And Savannah, you can't guess because you already won a prize. Oh, wait, no, you didn't win it. Never mind. Savannah can guess. My bad.
This is the prize giveaway. This is usually my end of the show. Good luck to you guys with the game show. Again, I'm going to be coming up with a hard as hell question that I will be posting up onto the Facebook during Viewers Night next week for this little Metal Gear cell to ship out to you guys. So, this was the Elite Cloud Podcast, Episode 3. So, as I say, usually at the end of the podcast, keep calm and brony on, my friend.
Yeah, tell your friends about us. Spread the word. Spread to the gamers. Gamers must unite. We must become one community. Come on, anyone, come on. Throw guesses out there. Only one guess so far. Come on, first one to get it is going to own the prize. So waiting on the winner. Come on, winner. Winner. Dylan. No, Dylan is wrong. I know some people join the chat. If you answer this question right, you win yourself a prize. Come on. Duke Nukem action figure, 800 Microsoft points on the line. 800 Microsoft points. Duke Nukem action figure. Who's going to win it? Who wants to win a prize? Come on. It's not that hard of a question. You can figure it out. Throw random guesses out there. I don't know. Use the Google. Use the Google. Google. We're not gonna. We can't stop you from using Google.
It's not like we're gonna know.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna know. I mean, come on, Shadow. Come on, Savannah. You zero? No, zero and Gus are wrong. President is wrong.
President.
For those of you tuning in, if you guess this question right, you win yourself 800 Microsoft points, and you win and you can choose to win a Duke Nukem action figure.
Or you win Dustin.
I don't think they want to win you. Come on, first one to answer. Come on. Proton? No, Proton is wrong, Sammy. Sammy is clueless. Singe? Savannah, Shadow, anyone with a guess? I know you're the only one guessing. They're letting you guess, dude. You could accidentally get it right, and you would have won. And they're not even trying to guess. You guys have unlimited guesses this time around. I'm waiting for an answer. Give me the right answer. Come on. I know you can do it. That's the thing, Singe. It's any. You have to guess what video game character this is. What video game character? Oh! We have a winner!
We have chicken dinner.
Nigga Sammy, you are the winner of the prize.
What was it?
Duke Nukem.
It would be the prize for fucking giving away.
That's right! It was an easy giveaway, dude.
I had a picture too. I don't even know.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I don't even know what the fucking answer is.
And you still get it right.